These are 10 celebrity plastic surgery stories that turned into absolute nightmares. Don't even think about clicking away, because story number 1 has a twist so shocking, you'll understand why fame and perfection can come at a terrifying price. Number 10. Jessica Alves. Jessica Alves first gained international notoriety as the human Ken doll, reportedly spending over £1 million on more than 100 cosmetic procedures in a relentless quest for a perfect physical form. Her decades-long journey began at just 17, driven by severe bullying and body dysmorphia. The obsession led to so many rhinoplasties, at least 12, that her nose eventually collapsed from a lack of blood supply, leaving her unable to smell and struggling to breathe. After years of sculpting a hypermasculine physique with pectoral implants and fake six-pack abs, Alves came out as transgender in 2020. She announced,
"Today, I can confirm that I am a very happy woman. I just wish that I transitioned much earlier in my life."
Now embracing her identity as the human Barbie doll, she has undergone breast augmentation, facial feminization, and gender reassignment surgery, continuing her extreme surgical journey to align her body with her true self. Number 9. Reid. In the late 90s and early 2000s, Reid was the quintessential Hollywood it girl, a blonde bombshell who starred in hit films like American Pie and The Big Lebowski. Her career seemed unstoppable, but it was famously derailed by a series of botched plastic surgeries in 2004. Seeking a six-pack for an upcoming role, she underwent a body contouring procedure that left her stomach skin permanently rippled and uneven. A breast augmentation at the same time resulted in deformities that became brutally public during a red carpet wardrobe malfunction at Diddy's 35th birthday party. The shocking photos went viral, and Reid became a symbol of plastic surgery gone wrong. Overnight, she went from a respected actress to a tabloid fixture, facing relentless public ridicule that, she admits, destroyed her career and self-confidence for years. Number 8. Alicia Amamira. Danish model. Alicia Amamira is on a mission to become a professional bimbo, a goal she spent over $130,000 to achieve. She calls her transformation bimbofication, a process that involves looking, thinking, and acting as plastic and doll-like as possible. Her journey began at 21 and includes numerous surgeries to enhance her breasts to a massive size, alongside procedures on her forehead, eyes, cheeks, and lips, supplemented by extensive fillers and Botox. She quit a conventional career in public relations to pursue the living doll aesthetic full-time, a lifestyle she proudly documents online. Amira even appeared on the reality show Botched, requesting a rib removal and an internal corset to further shrink her waist, a request the doctors refused for being too dangerous. She says she has erased who she used to be and has no regrets, stating, "Bimbos don't age, we're just getting more and more plastic." Number 7. Simon Cowell. For decades, Simon Cowell built an empire on his brutally honest critiques and his signature stern, unimpressed expression as a judge on American Idol and The X Factor. But as the years went on, the music mogul's own face became the subject of intense public scrutiny. It began to look unnaturally smooth, puffy, and almost waxy, sparking endless speculation about his use of cosmetic injectables. Cowell eventually admitted he had taken it too far with Botox and fillers. In a moment of startling honesty, he confessed that his appearance had become so altered he didn't even recognize himself, saying his face looked like something out of a horror film. The final wake-up call came when his young son, Eric, burst into tears over his dad's face. Horrified, Cowell vowed to stop all injections, declaring that he is now filler-free and embracing a more natural approach to aging. Number 6. Yulia Tarasovvich. Yulia Tarasovvich was a glamorous mother of two and a celebrated runner-up in the Mrs. Russia International Beauty Pageant, but her life turned into a living nightmare. In 2020, she checked into a clinic for what she thought would be a routine facelift to correct minor age-related changes. Instead, the procedure went horribly wrong, leaving her brutally disfigured. She suffered severe and irreversible nerve damage, rendering her unable to close her eyes or even smile. Parts of her face were paralyzed, and she developed deep scars where tissue had been ripped out. The surgeons who operated on her denied responsibility, absurdly claiming a rare genetic defect was to blame. Yulia has since spent a fortune on corrective treatments, but her face remains a frozen mask, a tragic outcome that has robbed her of the ability to show emotion to her own children. Speaking of emotions, to all of you still watching this far, just want to say a big thank you for sticking around. And if you all could do us a huge favor, please do hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help our channel. And if you're feeling generous, also tap that super thanks button. It does help us to keep putting out more amazing content, just like this one. But without any further ado, onto our next unfortunate celebrity plastic tragic story transformation. Number 5. Heidi Montag. As one of the original stars of the MTV reality show The Hills, Heidi Montag became the face of extreme plastic surgery when, at just 23, she underwent 10 procedures in a single day. The shocking 2009 marathon session was broadcast to the world, revealing her transformation, which included a brow lift, a revision nose job, a chin reduction, and upsizing her breast implants to a dangerous F-cup. The public reaction was swift and critical. Her recovery was a private agony. She was in such an immense amount of pain that she required 24-hour nursing care. She later revealed that during the surgery, her heart stopped for a minute, and she was given Demerol, a highly addictive painkiller. Montag has since expressed profound regret, admitting she was way too young and didn't understand the lifelong health complications. She has since had her massive 3-pound implants removed, calling them her dumbbells. Number 4. Neven Ciganovic. Croatian reality TV star and stylist Neven Ciganovic is a self-proclaimed plastic surgery addict who has had dozens of procedures to craft and maintain his unique ageless look. His list of surgeries includes multiple nose jobs and implants in his cheeks, chin, and jaw. But it was a rhinoplasty in Iran, intended to fix a crooked septum, that led to a bizarre and terrifying medical emergency. Ciganovic suffered a severe and painful reaction to the anesthesia that resulted in priapism, a persistent, painful erection, completely unrelated to arousal. While recovering in a foreign hospital, he was denied painkillers despite being in agony. The ordeal required another emergency procedure to correct the issue, and doctors warned it would take months for him to fully recover, adding a shocking and unforeseen risk to his decades-long surgical journey. Number 3. Katie Price. British media personality and former glamour model Katie Price, also known as Jordan, has been documenting her love of cosmetic surgery for over 2 decades. Her body transformation is one of the most extensive in celebrity history, including at least 16 breast augmentations, multiple facelifts, liposuction, and several Brazilian butt lifts. Her quest for perfection has become so routine that she often flies to clinics in Turkey with a shopping list of desired procedures. Price has candidly admitted to being addicted to surgery and has suffered from numerous botched procedures, including a facelift that left her with horrific scars and an eye lift that she said made her look like a monster. Despite the concerns of her friends and family and the visible toll on her body, she continues to go under the knife, often funding her operations by promoting the clinics to her millions of social media followers. Number 2. Joan Van Ark. Joan Van Ark was a television icon, known for her role as the thoughtful and resilient Valine Ewing in the hit 80s primetime soap opera Knots Landing. In her prime, she was a celebrated natural beauty, a face beloved by millions of viewers every week. But in her later years, as she made rare public appearances, fans were left shocked and saddened by her dramatically altered appearance. Her face appeared unnaturally tight, and her features distorted, sparking widespread speculation of numerous and overdone cosmetic procedures, including facelifts, a brow lift, and an excessive amount of fillers that gave her an overstuffed look. While Van Ark has always remained private on the matter, she became a frequent subject of then and now articles, turning a once-beloved star into a cautionary tale of Hollywood's relentless, unforgiving obsession with youth. Number 1. Justin Jedlica. Known globally as the Human Ken doll, Justin Jedlica has undergone nearly 1,000 cosmetic procedures, spending over $1 million to meticulously sculpt his body into what he considers a living work of art. His journey began at 18 with a nose job and was fueled by a desire to emulate the lavish lifestyles he saw on TV. Unlike others who seek to reverse aging, Jedlica's goal has always been creative augmentation, to build a physique that is impossible to achieve naturally. What truly sets him apart is his hands-on approach. He acts as his own plastic surgery consultant, designing many of his own silicone implants. Because the shapes he desired simply didn't exist, he has custom-designed implants for nearly every part of his body: shoulders, back, biceps, triceps, pecs, and even calves, to create a hypermasculine, perfectly sculpted form. He has no off switch. In one instance, he had 3 veins in his forehead surgically stripped simply because they popped out when he laughed. Jedlica views his body as a canvas with no end goal, a project in constant evolution, proudly blurring the line between human and living sculpture. The pressure in Hollywood to stay forever young is rewriting the rules of beauty. Speaking of Hollywood beauty, did you know Hollywood child prodigy megastar Taylor Swift went platinum on her first album at only 18? Or that she has broken 3 Guinness World Records in a single day? Or even that she caused a literal earthquake? If you didn't know this, you definitely want to click the video on screen and check it out. If not interested, YouTube will recommend another video it thinks you might like. Please do check that out, and I'll see you on the other side.